Hello everyone and welcome to this November 8 Taurus full moon reading. Thank you to all subscribers and thank you to everyone who's stopping by. I'm working with astrology, tarot, metaphysics, ufology, and if you want to know more on these issues, please hit my website herlanguage.dk. Now, as always with the full moons, they are trying to show us what has been kept in the hidden. Things that have been in our shadow sides, okay? Things that are now ready to be revealed, to come out in the open, something to show up, to tell us something about what we are ready to release, what we are ready to let go of. Now, this time in Taurus, it is about our materialistic life. It is about everything that we value in life, which means our finances, our car, our home, our job, things in life, something of materialistic value, but it is also about our self-value, our self-worth. And here in Taurus, we will find the ruling planet Venus coming in with indulgence and beauty, success and abundance. So here we really like to keep the good stuff going in life. We really have a focus on things that we really enjoy, things that taste good, things that sound good or just feel good or smell good. That is about opening up our senses. That is also what Venus is all about. So let's hit the cards and see what is coming out now for us. And of course, this is a general reading, so I'm reading for the collective here, but just pick up on any kind of energy you feel that the cards are, whatever the cards may mean for you on a personal level, definitely go with that. You don't have to read the cards in the order that I read them, so please just go wherever your intuition is leading you on, in the direction of. So the first cards we will pull are coming from people who have crossed over. So this is from other realms, also what we would call archangels or creatures with wings or whatever we call it, but energies from beyond. Let's see what cards are coming out from this card deck. Let's see what cards are coming out here for us. Okay, we will just pull one card from the top of the deck. And we have Angel of Wisdom coming out here. Angel of Wisdom. And she's talking about that we should pursue knowledge and spiritual growth, okay? And for those of you who've been following my blue flame readings, also this, I feel, is a reference to the blue flame as well. If you want to know more on that, check out one of my videos as well. You can just hit my profile picture below this video and you will get all the videos that I've done. Okay. We'll just put the card up here. Okay. Okay. So the next card is about, well, that is a direct reference to cosmic groups or cosmic energy. And that could be a little bit more specific perhaps than these angel cards, because this I sense more like an energy that is surrounding us, that is kind of our higher self we are moving into here, that we are connecting with. So let's see what cosmic group is coming in this time, because I definitely think that we see in the world right now that crazy things are happening, crazy things are playing out. So I think that something is going on that is beyond normal. Okay, Now the group that is coming out for us is is the Vegans card number 23. Also remember to go with the numbers and the colors on the cards wherever you feel that they are leading you. Okay, so this is about solitude, independence, and peace. Yes, we do need that. We do need that. So let's put them over here. Okay, and also we are bringing in the fairies to see what they have for us. What do they have for us? What about the fairies? The fairies are very much connected to Mother Earth. And I know that many people have actually seen them. So even though many people think that this stuff is not real, a lot of it is actually going on. So and also, of course, this is about magic, because right now the sun is also in Scorpio, the most powerful sign of the zodiac, and that is exactly where we meet the deepest levels of our subconsciousness. So we have Kundalini rising, our life force energy. We are being reborn. Something deep is going on with our memories, or our memory, and this could point to past life energies as well. So let's see what's coming out from the fairies here. Okay. So we have this card coming out in reverse, card number 21. The fairy who was kissed by the pixies. And just enjoy this picture. I think it's a wonderful picture here. But it came out upside down. And this normally is talking about a lot of love, you know, indulgence. A perfect reference actually back to Venus. But it's like Venus here is coming out in reverse mode, okay? So we are definitely not, what we need is peace and solitude, okay? But it's like we're not really there. So I feel that what the full moon is trying to show us this time is what's been in the shadow side of, you know, lack. It's like it's talking about lack of self-love. Lack of self-love. I feel that's what's coming in. Okay, so the last card we'll pull from these card decks will be from the spirit animal realm. So let's see what animals would like to present themselves. And we already have the lion here in the top of the picture, as you can see. Okay, so I feel more that this is a message of, you know, it's like there are harsh words this time. It's like pursue knowledge and spiritual growth, like do it. It's like it's not a request, it's an order, okay? It's like it's coming in very, very strong. Now, 2 + 3 is also 5, and 5 could be a reference to transformation, okay? That we need to transform because we are in lack of love, a lot of love. See how this card is all about indulgence and enjoying each other, you know, a day at the beach kind of ambience, but it's like we're shutting it out, okay? We're shutting it out. And we actually have card number 21 here, so it would be 1, 2, and then we had number 23 over here, so it's like 1, 2, 3, okay? Now the card that is coming out from the spirit animal deck is this card, number 44, Panther. Talking about that we are about to reclaim our power, okay? Card number 44, 4 plus 4 is also 8. It's also about flow and abundance. And 44 could definitely be a reference to Atlantis. Okay, so maybe you want to go check out more on Atlantis. Let's see what's coming in. But the Panther is coming in. To me, that is also where we are moving into other dimensions. It's like where we're going our own way. We all know how stubborn a cat can be. Yet it is a fragile animal, perhaps, in its structure. But it definitely has a lot of willpower, right? So this is the time now to take back our power. But I feel it's power of, it could be power of love. It could be power of clairvoyance. Could be power of healing, okay, which is also normally very much in this card as well. So in order to heal ourselves, we need to reclaim our power. And I feel that since the sun, as I mentioned before, is in Scorpio right now, it is about healing and magic and Kundalini energy, being reborn, and also about, you know, how we use that kind of magic, that we can heal ourselves, that we can have a look into other dimensions, that we can actually communicate with other parts of the universe, like whatever it is that we have forgotten. Again, the full moon coming out to show us what we have forgotten, what has been left in the shadow sides, perhaps, what is now ready to be released. Also, the moon is about our inner wild nature. So that is also something that is coming up every time we have a full moon. Our inner wild nature is about past lifetimes. It's about our habits and patterns also. So maybe that is time for a shift in that, and maybe letting ourselves come more out in the wild. Okay, remembering our inner wild nature. Okay, so some strong cards here. Okay. So I will just pull some tarot cards to see, for each of these 4 cards, to see what it is that they're trying to communicate with us. And also, if you want to know more about the vegans, please do a Google search on that or hit the library. But maybe there is a lack of love, but there is also maybe we are refusing it. Okay, maybe we are refusing it. And actually also here we have this blue fairy in the picture. As you can see, we have the blue color also here with the crystal ball here. Just as I was mentioning, the blue color in connection to this angel up here, the blue color as well. Okay, we have one card come out from Angel of Wisdom. We'll just put that there. Okay, we have two cards for the vegans and one card for the fairy who was, in this case, not kissed by the pixies. And let's see what the last card is all about in connection to the Panther. Okay. And in the tarot tradition, you normally don't read the minor arcana in their upside, in their reverse position. So I'm not reading them in that position. Okay, only the cards from the major arcana. So let's have a look at the first card here that came out with the angel. Okay, and here we have 9 of Wands, and the Wands is all about our fire, our life force energy, a reference also to the Sun, Mars, and Jupiter. So this is a reference to all the fire element zodiac signs. And I have put some more information below this video so that you can look, you can have more information on that there. But 9 of Wands is talking about that we have been seeing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Okay, this is my, we've been around the block once or twice card. We've seen it all. This is about life experience, both using our pragmatic senses, but also our intuition, okay? And now we can see how this witch has her back to the tree, and all the other wands are burned out, okay? She has been through it all. She's been walking from Ace of Wands up till 9, okay? She has seen a little bit of this and a little bit of that, okay? We have been around the block once or twice, and now they are saying, whomever is coming through from the other side, I feel that it's about what we would say archangels. On a personal level, it would be past on loved ones, for example, or whomever we feel is around us, okay? So like I mentioned before, this is like this bluish color energy this time, and we should be ready now to pursue knowledge and spiritual growth simply from the experiences that we've had as a collective, okay? And these energies will play out until the next full moon, and perhaps even longer, because we are also in eclipse season, which means that the energy is really pointing further out in the future as well. They have a lot of energy there in them. So, but definitely until the next full moon, so also pay attention to that in your own life. But now it is time to take some more action, and also the ones are pointing to physical action, okay? It's pointing to how we are showing up with our life force energy, and now it is time for us to show up as someone who has been around the block once or twice. We have had a lot of life experiences, and with number 9, it's pointing to that this is, you know, the end of a long circle. So let's see what the vegans are trying to communicate to us throughout this full moon. And the first card to present itself is King of Pentacles coming out here, okay? And the King of Pentacles is, well, first of all, the Pentacles are pointing to our financial situation, the job market and real estate market, accommodation situation, our home, and how we are designing our materialistic life. And with King of Pentacles, it's about becoming the boss of our own lives, okay? I feel that with the vegans here, they're showing us that, look, you are the kings. You are the kings of earth, okay? You decide what happened. You are co-creating your own destiny. Don't forget that, okay? So you are the boss. You are responsible, because this is also pointing to all the Earth zodiac signs. And I feel in particular with the Capricorn energy here, since we have Pluto in Capricorn at the moment, and we have the Sun in the home sign of Pluto, and you can see how things are really talking together. I feel that there's a reference in particular to Capricorn energy here, where it's all about our life purpose. It's about doing some kind of status. How far have we come? We are meeting the planet Saturn here in Capricorn. That can be a little rigid, slow moving, hardworking, but also where we are being asked to take responsibility. Okay, so the vegans are coming in now, pointing also to me. This card is about, you know, eat more minerals, eat what is coming directly from Mother Earth, okay? Don't try to mess things up more than you already have, because you are creating your own destiny. Do you want to stay on Earth, or do you not want to as a human species? Okay, I feel that because we have the king here. The king is the last card of each of the 4 elements. So when we pull him, no matter if it's in connection to the cups or the wands or the swords, we have reached sort of an end here. We have peaked. I feel that we have peaked here, and that's what the vegans are telling us. Come back to Mother Earth, sit down, feel her energies, come into peace with her, and eat more minerals, eat what is coming more directly from Earth, and focus on what you are doing to Mother Earth. This is also about self-sustainability, also with the Earth zodiac signs. So how can we keep ourselves here on this planet through our use, how are we using our resources? And it's not really our resources, but Mother Earth resources. Okay, the other card coming out with the King is actually Two of Pentacles. So to me, this is also about that something is coming apart to come together in a different way with something else perhaps. So this could be contracts that are now ready to be released through the full moon. Something here is, this card is talking about inflation and movement, fluctuation. So something needs to move in how we are coming about the resources of Mother Earth. Okay, something needs to change. There needs to be a movement. Something needs to stop so that a new cycle can begin. Okay, and we can also see how we have the eternity symbol here, that we need a different flow here. We need balance. So something is coming out of the picture so that something new can enter. Okay, so really about our resources, about Mother Earth. I feel that the vegans are saying come back to take more responsibility, because there is a strong representation of the Earth zodiac signs here, and also that would be of course a reference back to Taurus. Okay, so we really need to Taurus is also a little bit stubborn, but we need to change our ways. We need to change our routines here. And sometimes that is not something that the Earth zodiac signs they love that much, because there we really like to stick to our routines, and it's hard work, and we want to make sure that there's also an amount of indulgence there. Okay, that we are doing it because we want success and abundance at the end. And that's also something that the zodiac signs, Earth zodiac signs, are promising us, that if we do the hard work, we will overcome this. But we need to put our hands in the ground. There are simply things and stuff that needs to be done quite tangibly. Okay, so let's see what card is coming out for the Pixies, who was not kissed in this case by the Pixies. Okay, and we have card number 3 coming out, the Empress. Normally she's talking about fertility, clarity, and also finding the ability to do something concrete about stuff, and beneficial influences. But here she's talking about, no, there is something that is about to be that we're about to, I think it's a pregnant woman here, right? And normally it's talking about fertility and new beginnings, but here it's like, no, we're not ready yet to receive that child. We're not ready for that new beginning yet. And we can see how card number 21, right? 2 + 1 makes a 3. Okay, so there's just simply something that we are not ready to receive yet. There is something that is waiting for birth to happen, but we are simply not ready. We do not have clarity just yet. We are not ready to take concrete action on something here. We are waiting for beneficial influences to come in, and it's like stuff needs to be revealed to us so that we can have more information on what it is that we need to take more concrete action on. And I feel definitely that something needs to be healed in the way we are using Mother Earth's resources, because we are running out. And also with Capricorn energy, and where we are meeting Saturn, it is also about time and timing in things. And I feel now that we have Saturn here saying it's time, you reach the top, it's time now. It's karmic, and we need to change our ways of action. There needs to be a different kind of movement here. We need to have another look at that. And also I feel that actually 2 of Pentacles could be a direct reference also to Taurus and Venus, because they are also the energies that we find in the 2nd house of the zodiac, okay, which is all about how we go about self-sustainability, how we're keeping up our own existence so that we have something to give to each other as well, okay? But right now we're running out of time, so that is also why we need to pursue more knowledge and more spiritual growth. That is what we need to have a closer look at. Creativity is also what is being asked for here with the wands. It's our creative forces, our self-expression. So let's see what's coming out for the Panther here. Okay, and the first card that is coming out is Five of Swords, and we can see how that is about, well, the Swords is first of all a reference to all the air zodiac signs, and it is a reference to the fastest of the four elements, which would be air. Okay, so here it's all about communication, thinking patterns, and our ability to see things. That could be something clairvoyant going on as well with the swords, and our way of perceiving things, our way of understanding things. So very much about communication. And with Five of Swords, there's a direct reference to remorse, guilt, blame, pain in our communication situation. It's like this is also where we need to reclaim our power. We need to figure out how to communicate with each other. Okay, there could also be something telepathic going on with the air signs, but there is something here where it's just we're not having any dialogues. It's like we're communicating through using bad words and gossip and backstabbing. It's a harsh time to be on Earth because we are communicating very, very badly, to put it very mildly. Okay, it's time that we should reclaim our power, and I feel that with number 44, actually Atlantis is trying, the energies of old Atlantis is actually trying to come through to us, and I feel that that could be what is being represented through this angel of wisdom up here. There is some kind of wisdom trying to come in with Atlantis energies, okay? And I also feel with the Panther that there's something of sensuality coming in, because sensuality is the tool that we can use to look through have a look into other dimensions and looking beyond. This could also be about the dream zone. What society are we dreaming of, okay? And also perhaps making use of our dreams that we have at nighttime, something like that. Very sensual, very deep, and also feel that there's a reference here actually to Pluto and Scorpio because of these dark colors here going on, also representing shadow sides and what's going on in the deepest level of our subconscious. So a lot of bad communication right now, and that card came out with 5 of Wands, so we have 5-5 to the 4-4 card. So that could be a reference to Archangel Metatron. So maybe Metatron is trying to come in here as well. But with the Wands, again, we are back to, like up here with the Angel of Wisdom, it is about our creativity, it's about our life force energy and how we're taking that with us when we're stepping out on the world stage, and also how we are providing that life force, through how are we keeping that up, how are we keeping the flow of that going in our bodies, because with the fire element here, it's also a reference back to us being electrical beings. It's a reference back to plasma, and plasma holds information. So I feel that there is something coming in there as well. How are we keeping that flow within our bodies through nutrition and exercise, for example? That could also be something that's in the Wands cards as well. So 5 of Wands back to the air fire zodiac signs, and 5 of Wands is pointing to great effort, hard work here. It's gonna take, we are spending so much of our life force energy throwing bad words at each other. It's like this Panther is coming in with Atlantis knowledge and saying, why do you want to do that? We're trying to teach you why it went wrong for us. Please listen. Harsh words, do not do it, okay? It's taking up too much of your life force energy. Pursue knowledge and spiritual growth. Listen to us. Reclaim your power. You are smarter than that. Also, the swords are pointing to our intelligence, okay? You are smarter than this. It's like we're at the lowest point of communication right now on Earth. That's all we are spending our precious life force energies on, okay? That's what we are putting our energies into. This bad communication and bad thinking patterns, really low vibrational energy here, okay? And again, maybe a reference back to Metatron, who can come in perhaps and assist us with that. So a lot here is going on, okay? So let's just pull a card to see overall where destiny is leading us. Where are we going with all of this? Because it's like we're definitely not. This full moon is showing us where we have not been able to take action on love and fertility and taking concrete action on things, on what needs to be done. It needs to be done. And also we have with the vegans here number 23, and that makes a 5, and we have 5 over here. 5 mean actually fasten your seatbelt. Things are about to happen, okay? We have reached the top here. We need to take full responsibility. And now the full moon is coming out to tell us also with Venus, it's about our economy. So that could be something about the world economy, how we are self-sustaining, keeping ourselves going, self-sustainability, and also showing us how we are communicating very badly, very ugly with each other, that how we are spending our life force energy in a very low vibrational way. And I think that's why that the first cards that were coming out actually Angel of Wisdom and Nine of Wands, to show us that we have been around the block once or twice. We have experienced a lot, and not only for this particular civilization that we're seeing right now, but it's something that is going way back to the old Atlantis, the last card coming out. So I feel that the first and the last cards are extremely important. But let's see where we're going with all of this. Where are we going with all of this? Perhaps there's a lesson or two to gain from this. Okay, let's see what card is coming out. Which card do we have coming out here, please? Do we have something? And just to get some help from the crystals, actually, I feel that I'll just put some rosa quartz on this, because rosa quartz is a love stone. So, and with this energy over here to help us get through with that, I'll put the red jasper here, because it's a very grounding stone, and it is reminding us of our root chakra. And I'll just put the agate, blonde agate, over here, because that is just to minimize our outbursts, okay? It's about taking away any kind of anger, okay? And I think we'll put the aqua aura stone up here, because this is, I don't know if you can see the rainbow colors in it, but it is about our dreams, and it is about, yeah, rainbow colors. It is about this, also this blue color. So let's pull a card to see what's coming out here. Okay. And we'll just pull a card from the top of the deck. Solitude. solitude. And that's actually the same word we had down here with the vegans. Solitude, independent, being independent and seeking peace. Okay, we see how this full moon, and I actually think that this time it is a blood full moon. If you want to know more about that, you can do a Google search. But this is, I feel we need to be reminded that even though we have a lot of stuff going around us, and we can get a lot of assistance perhaps from other realms, I feel that the energy coming back to us is really, yeah, we can support you to a certain degree. You must remember that you are alone on planet Earth. You're sailing, you're on your own sea here. You're sailing in your own direction. You decide. You are responsible for what's taking place on planet Earth right now. This is a big job, okay? It's a huge thing to be here on planet Earth, not only now, but it's always been, okay? So we need to take this job seriously. We really need to take this job seriously. That we have chosen to come here. We have chosen to incarnate. There's always some kind of job to be done. So if we want all of this indulgence and abundance and stuff like that, we really need to do the job. Okay? We can't just sit there and wish for it to happen. We really have got to put our fingers in the soil, okay? Now let's have a guidance card to see what it's all about. This is talking about transition. While I sleep, I move from the old to the new with great ease. Exactly. Okay? Movement. Two of Pentacles. Very important. And also transition with this card, right? We are sailing now. We are sailing here. And we need to listen. Maybe to Mother Nature, but we definitely need to listen more to each other to get out of this ugly mode I feel that's going on over here. Okay? So let's have a last card for this reading, another guidance card. So we are in transition. We are in transition. But we got to tune into our remembrance with the Panther down here, a reference back to Pluto, I feel. We really need to start to remember, and also actually quite tangibly to look into what happened to the other earlier civilizations here on Earth. Really take that more seriously. Okay, we'll just pull a card from the top of the deck. Awaken. I awake feeling energized and begin my day with gratitude. Yes, say thank you. Also the vegans, come into peace with yourself by being grateful. Okay, be grateful, because we are luckily in transition right now. We are in a flow. Pointing to Saturn over here, our soul contracts are being ripped, are coming apart. Different soul contracts are coming apart so that we can start over again. We can start anew. But it's time. The timing is now. Saturn is showing us that this is karma and that we can get another round in the wheel if we wish to. But if we take responsibility for all our actions whatsoever, whenever each action has been taking place, we will succeed, okay? But it takes hard work on Earth right now. Be tangible, okay? We are in transition. Again, I mentioned this is a time there is fluctuation, and there is quite tangibly inflation going on in the world as ever before. So that is a very tangible sign also that that's what's going on around us, but that is also what's taking place within us. the full moon, coming out here twice to remind us of what's going on within our emotions, in our soul, what's been hidden, what is now ready to come out in the open, okay? Our inner true wild nature, and also truth. There's a lot of truth going on in the water signs as well, so we have Scorpio down here to tell us about the deeper truth of it all. So we are in transition, moving from the old to the new. We are beginning to wake up to that right now. And we are coming into our dreams. What is it that we're dreaming of? We need to come back and claim our original power, that we have power to create out of consciousness what it is we want to see in the future. We are co-creators. We must not forget that, okay? So I feel that that is what the full moon has got for us this time. I hope that you have been inspired to dive deeper into all of this. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and I'm wishing you a very happy full moon. Take great care of yourselves out there. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and bye for now.